think there's been a lot of change. A lot of new players now are coming in. So I do think, just from my experience, sometimes that takes a little time for things to click. So I think, with supportive ownership, I think we're being patient on how to figure out, the best way going forward. But as I said before, it comes down to winning games, and that's where we're at right now. Is can we collect points? Can we show that we're going in the right direction? It was a busy transfer window. I think we had 12 transactions. So, I think it was, looking back to the first window. We added the DPs, and then we evaluated things and realized, where we needed to address. We felt like we needed to address the defense immediately, and I think we did that. Some of those guys are coming from a preseason in Europe, so it'll take them a little bit to get going with the team. But I felt like we were aggressive. It's not done yet. We need to address it again in January, but I felt like we're taking the steps, and now we need to see that in results.
Trying to use the U22 spots. You didn't use any in this season. You were rather doing more like experienced players other than younger players?
Yeah, I think the U22 spot is something we're looking to fill. I mean, it's a position, I think, that on the cap, it's very friendly for the club. These are positions you have to really take your time on and make sure you're getting the right U22. And those can vary between low acquisition costs and really high acquisition costs. My last club, we had a lot of success with our U22s. We ended up selling one for 20 million to Europe. So I think those are good positions to look for. We have lists of players in different positions that we are focusing on, and now it's a matter of finding which one is going to fit the best into the club.
What measurements do you take when hiring a new addition? How do you measure if it pays off at the end?
Yeah, sometimes it's looking out maybe 6 months to a year when you're looking back to see, was that a success or not. I don't think maybe one transfer window is enough to look and see if it's success. Obviously, if we're winning games, that's the first indication, but you have to look also, there's certain positions where you can't really see if it's goals or assists. There's other contributions that go into it. So I think we use our data analytics, Arjun and the group, and how he works with Ronnie and the coaching staff to see every single week how players are doing. Are they performing? How's their fitness level? How are they performing there? And then are they doing enough to create chances for us to be in a situation to win games? Yeah, he's battling, working hard. I think he's the last conversations, he's seeing the end of treatment. So
okay.
He's starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, he was optimistic, positive the last time we talked. And then having the young goalkeepers coming through. I mean, you have Colin, you have Jaden. Jaden's played 2 really solid games for us. So in the last 8 games, should we see Jaden? Possibly yes. Again, and I think that's a position that you need to be solid in the back and build off that foundation. Group as well. So having three strong center backs for 2 spots. I think that Mihai and Barakal, both experienced players. One came here on a transfer, the other one on a loan. So obviously the loan player, that's a decision that happens mid-season in 26, and how he fits with the group, how he plays. And again, they're getting integrated from a pre-season in Europe and getting into fitness. And Stian's coming back from a really long injury. So we want to see stability. We want to see consistency in the back, which we didn't see early in the year. And I think it cost us some games. So I really like to see how those guys can stabilize us in the back, how their relationships are with the outside back, having Steven Alzate integrated into the group, how he's going to work with our 2 center backs and the understanding they have with each other. Yeah, I think Steven is he's a really composed player. He finds passes. He makes the game look easy when he has the ball. I think he has the ability to split lines. I think from a little deeper back, he's going to be able to find Alexi and Biggie and hopefully Latte Lat for chances, or whoever's playing in those positions in the next games. Steven is coming off an off season in Europe, but he needs to continue to improve his fitness. We want to keep him healthy, and we want to see what we have so we know which complements will help in the coming season. And Steven's a really smart player. He wants to make an impact here. I think we have confidence in Ronnie. As I said, we've had a lot of changes come through. But at the same time, this is a results business for all of us. We need to find a way to get wins. That's starting Sunday against Toronto. So we need to find a way to get the most of our players, and we will do everything we can to support Ronnie and his staff with what he needs. We have great ownership. Arthur Blank has given us all the tools and supported us with everything we need at the club. So we need to find a way to get things right. And as a sporting director, I want to be there for Ronnie and anything I can do to help the team.
That you said Brad knows y'all are looking for a number one goalkeeper for next year. Does that mean he has a contract for next year? Because I thought his contract ended.
His contract ends at the end of the season. We're going to have open conversations with him, whether he comes back or not. He's one of the most iconic players who's ever played in this club. We will celebrate Brad when that time is right. But he does know we're looking for a number one.